Okay. Today I'm gonna go over how to regroup, and I'm going to be using also the place value chart along with some other tools. Okay, so first I'm gonna do it with some blocks. Let's say I have 300, so my number is 325. Okay, so again I have 325, tengo 325, and now I'm gonna plan to subtract. So cuando voy a restar, let's say I want to subtract, so I'm gonna go ahead and make my second screen to show what I'm doing. Okay, so again I have 325 and I'm going to subtract, let's say 173. So recuerda que first I need to start with my ones. So comienzo con las unidades, ones. So I have 5 ones and I'm gonna subtract 3. So I quitar 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So I have 2 left. And a lot of you already know your math facts. You're like, oh, that's easy. So I have 2. But now I'm gonna work with the tens. I have 2 tens and I'm going to subtract 7. So I only have 2 tens. You're like, oh, can I take away 7? Not in second grade. It will be negative. Va a ser un número negativo. So I need to regroup the hundreds. When I regroup the hundreds, I'm going to decompose it into 10 tens, but I already had 2 tens. So I'm gonna regroup and I'm gonna break it into 10 tens. So now I have 12 tens. And the value of 12 tens is 120. Tengo 12 decenas. That's why I'm gonna put that magic little 12. You see, remember the 12? Como que lo que tiene allí. But now if you look over to the hundreds, I have 200s. So aquí es donde dice que I have 200. So that's why I had to make sure that I put it like 2. Otherwise I'm gonna forget. So now that I have 12 tens, tengo 12 ya. Remember? It's right here. Tengo 12. I'm gonna subtract 7. So if you already know 12 minus 7 is 5. If not, I can use the picture. So I'm gonna subtract 7 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I have 5 tens left. So ahí es donde tengo 5 tens. Okay. So I have 5 tens. Now I have 200 and I'm going to subtract 100. So when I subtract 200 minus 100, it goes on side. 200 minus 100 equals 100. I almost took away 200. So again, I have 152. Okay. So my answer is 152. And then some of you like to check with addition. So I have 152. And I'm going to add what I took away. Plus 173. So ya eso es lo que tengo. 2 plus 5 equals, 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 equals 5. And I'm putting it back lo que quité. So 1, 2, 3, right? And then 5 tenths plus 12, 7 tenths. I'll keep on adding too fast. It's 12. So I'm going to put 5 plus 7 tenths. So I have 5 already. I'm going to add 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, so that's why I have 12 tenths. So this is what happens when I regroup this. So I have 12 tenths. It's too many. So I'm going to regroup. That's when I have 102 tenths left over. Okay, because it's easier to count. But now I had to put 100 back. And then when I regroup, right? Because I already had 1 plus 1. And then when I got from regrouping, so now I have 300. Okay, so my answer is 325. And that's what I started with. Aquí estaba, escondido. Okay, so I'm going to do one more. And let's say I'm also going to regroup the ones this time. Okay, I actually regroup the tens to make my ones. So let's say I start with a number 540. Okay, we're gonna start working with that zero. So first I need to draw what I have. Okay, so I have 500 and I have 40, 4 tenths. Okay, and I'm going to subtract 229. Okay, so if I start with it once, I need to remember I have 0, right? Que no tengo nada, but I'm going to subtract 9. Right now I can't because 0 minus 9 in second grade is not possible. Recuerda que en segundo no. So I'm going to go knock, knock, and I go to the tens. That's when I go to the tens and I regroup a 10. Now you're looking at the picture and look at the top. I have 3 tens. Como ya nada más tenía 0, that's why I put a magic 10, right? So usually 10 tens or 10 ones. So now I'm going to have 10. And 10 minus 9 is 1. That's a piece of cake. But if you need help, you can always use the pictures. I'm going to subtract 9. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm sorry. Subtract. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now I have 3 tens and I'm going to subtract 2 tens. 1, 2. So I have 110. I have 500 and I'm going to subtract 200. 1, 2. So that's how I can also use the picture and the place value to help me. La última es going to be double regrouping. Okay? Double regrouping. So, regrupación dos veces. So I'm going to make it a little bit harder. Okay? Let's say now my number is 623. So I have 600, 2 tens, que vale 20, and 3 ones. That's the expanded that we learned a long time ago. See that? 623. And I'm going to subtract 257. Okay? It's going to be a lot of double regrouping. Okay? So again, I'm going to start with it once. 3 minus 7, you can't, I don't have enough, no me ajusta. Somebody use that. So I'm going to go knock, knock. Who's there? The tens. You're like, may I have 10 ones? You're like, of course. So I'm going to regroup that 10. And I'm going to have 110 right there. So that's when I have 110. So I'm going to regroup that 10. Okay? So now I have 110, but now when I see this over here, 10 plus 3 ones that I already have, I'm going to have 13 ones. And 13 minus 7, if you think about it, is going to be 6. But if you're not sure, I'm going to subtract with my pictorial. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I have 6 left. Okay, 7 plus 6 is 13. And I can use that also to check. Okay? Now I have 110, but I'm trying to take away 5. 1 menos 5. No, okay, the 5 is greater, so I have to regroup again. So this time I'm going to go knock, knock to the hundreds. And I'm going to regroup 100. Okay? When you regroup that 100, now I have 500. If I have 500, and if I look closely, now I have 11 tens, because 10 plus 110 equals 11 tens, which is worth 110. Okay? So now I'm going to have 11 minus 6. So I'm thinking about my math facts. 11 minus 6. Subtract 6 tens. Oh, that's going to be 5. 11 minus 6. Oh, I'm sorry. 11 minus 5 tens. See, my mistake. Minus 5 10 equals 6. Slow down, right? So I can always take my time. Don't go fast like Miss Muniz. So 11 minus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can see it again. 6 tenths. Okay? Sorry about that. I almost did a mistake. Good job in catching it. Now I have hundreds. Okay? So now I have 500 because I'm using my knock knock strategy. And I remember I had it 5. Okay? And I'm going to subtract 200. Oh, that's easy. 5 minus 200 equals 300. But I can always verify with a picture. 100, 200, 300. Oh, I said 2. See, that's why I like to subtract and then write what I have. Okay, so again, I have 500. Subtract 200 equals 300. See, too much talking and doing confuses me. So I need to think, slow down, and focus. Okay, Now I can use my addition like we used before. So I had 366. And if I add what I subtracted, which was 257, I'm going to have my initial sum. Okay? I'm sorry, 257. See? Good thing I checked. So I'm going to start with 1. 6 plus 7. Oh, that equals 13. So I put 3 ones and 1 10. And I'm going to prove that with a picture. So I'm going to add 7 ones. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I had 13. And notice I can regroup. That's why regrouping. So now I'm going to have those 7 tens ahí, como lo que muestra aquí. But 7 tens plus 5 tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equals 12 tens. And that's when it looks like 12 tens. 12 decenas, what we practiced a long time ago, is 120. So I'm going to put it like that because that's part of the 100 now. So I'm going to regroup those 10 tens into 100. So now I have 400, como 1 plus 3 equals 4. But then I need to add 2 more 100. Ready? 100, 200. So I'm going to have 600. So my total sum again is 623. And you see, oh, it was right there hidden. Okay? So hopefully this video helped you in how to subtract. Always a simple step. So we practice regrouping hundreds, we practice regrouping tens, and now we're doing double regrouping. And that's the most difficult thing to regroup in second grade, besides working with a zero. Okay? Remember, you can always pause. You can use the link, and hopefully you can solve a problem I'm about to post. So if you would like to practice, you can use the pictorial or the base 10 blocks like this one. But this will be the problem I would like for you to solve. So it will be like 537 minus 285. Okay? So make sure you write that down and send it to me through Schoology, Google Meet, or a message. That way I can see who actually saw my video, or I can also check if it was helpful and if I need to post more videos. Okay. Gracias. Thank you very much.